Firehouse Chili is coming to mind, and the Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. So 50 Kitchen was doing CBS Films, was premiering the film.
They came to us.
How they reached out to us.
I think what happened was they had found out about us through Catherine Shahade, again, our publicist, and she brought them in and they said, look, we're going to be opening this movie called Salmon Fishing in the Yemen with Ian McGregor over at the ABC theaters.
Emily Blunt, too, I think is
Emily Blunt, before she was that big. And we want Liz to come over and sort of intro the show, because there'll also be people from the director will be there. There'll be a Q&A like they do in LA for these openings, these pre-openings. We want Liz to be there and talk about salmon and where you get it from and so forth and so on.
And we started filming these kitchen tips.
Yes.
Okay, so we were doing...
Because one of the kids just become... Remember the fish she had animated?
Right. Fishing in the Yemen.
So, yeah, we actually did one on location.
Actually, who was Jim and...
Someone on a ladder holding it.
Jim was holding it.
It was me, it was Pepe and me, and Jake was filming.
Real fish, and we animated the mouth to go, salmon fishing in the Yemen.
Right. We went on to location at Northeast Seafood over in the seaport. North Coast, sorry, in the seaport.
Mike Foley was our good friend there.
Mike Foley.
I still talk to Mike Foley.
Tell Mike we said hello, by the way.
I will.
And so we went over and filmed on location there, all through the plant and the processing and so forth. But we also went to the dock where their boats actually own their own boats, and their boats come in. We wanted to get a couple of shots with Liz on the dock next to one of their boats. And Liz is at the end of the dock, and this massive tugboat is coming in, and they figure out we're filming. And Liz she's wearing Grundens, orange Grundens, and she's got the blue sort of ski cap on.
I'm wearing a sweater that's very similar to this.
Yeah.
I
And
love that.
You put your cigarette on that anchor tattoo you have.
And these guys start tooting their horn at Liz, and she's facing us. The tugboat's pulling up behind her, and they're yelling out the window, and they want to get her attention, and she's trying to ignore them. And the more she ignored them, the more raucous they became. It was a problem. They kind of ruined the shoot. We had to wait till they were
harassment. Yeah.
It was fisherman harassment. But that footage plus the footage of being inside the processing plant we used to create the kitchen tip. And then Liz did a whole recipe of what to do with salmon
tartare.
Salmon tartare, popular dishes, yeah.
Horrify said, and now for our feature presentation, and the fish was right next to my face, and you could animate its mouth to say, salmon fishing in the Yemen. Salmon fishing in the Yemen. Too much?